All right, hello everybody, and thank you for joining us for another edition of Facebook and YouTube Live. Although this is not technically live, this is actually recorded, but we'll go back and read your comments and definitely direct your questions to the right people. But my name is Brandon Oliver. I'm the Director of Marketing and Communications here at East Central, and today we're talking about attendance matters here at East Central. Attendance awareness. We are in September. And we want to talk about the importance of that attendance. And I would be remiss if I didn't bring on the district expert, to all things attendance here at East Central. So John Hernandez, John, introduce yourself and tell us what's going on.
Well, hello, Brandon and East Central family. Very fortunate to be here to share this information with you. Got a great special panel that will provide this information on attendance, but at the same time, getting to the root cause of the attendance and then connecting them to the proper resources and personnel there on the campus level. So at this time, I would like to introduce Sarah Jones, who is the director coordinator, I apologize, for our social and emotional development across the district. Sarah?
Yeah, thank you, John. Again, my name is Sarah Jones, Coordinator of Social Emotional Development. My department oversees the school counselors, our Communities in Schools program, all of the outside resources that we have that connect with our students and their social emotional wellness at school.
Thank you, Sarah. And we also have with us Macy Gooch, who will be representing the elementary counseling staff. Macy?
Yes, hi. So my name is Macy Gooch, and I am the elementary counselor at Highland Forest.
Thank you, Macy. And we'll have Kaylin Wolney, who will be representing the secondary counselors. Kaylin?
Hi. So like John said, I'm Caitlin Wolney. I am one of the school counselors here at Legacy Middle School.
Well, thank you, Caitlin. And so we want to just provide some information to connect our families in our community with who they can contact in regards to attendance or any of those services, supports to assist. The first question we have is, what support systems are in place at each campus? And Macy, you can start us off.
Okay, yeah. So if there is any attendance issues or, there's some struggles that are going on at home, definitely be reaching out to like the campus administrative team. So that would include your principal, your assistant principal. You can also contact the campus school counselor. So here at Highland Forest, that would be me. And then every elementary campus this year it does have Communities in Schools. So you can also reach out to Communities in Schools. And then we also work directly with municipal court systems to help with any of those barriers that are preventing the kids from coming to school.
Thank you. Kaylin, was there any other supports?
Pretty similar to what Macy was saying the elementary schools have. We do have, our administrative staff that you can reach out to, as well as the school counselors. We have Communities in Schools at the secondary levels as well, in addition to the municipal court staff. Secondary levels also have a dedicated attendance secretary, so you can reach out to the attendance clerk if they don't reach out to you first, just to let them know everything that's going on. And they're really good about letting the school counselors know each family's situation, so that way we can help provide services as well.
Thank you. Next question. What can schools do to eliminate the barrier preventing students from coming to school? And Sarah?
In that area, I would lean on Communities in Schools first. I think they have a lot of access to resources that maybe we just historically haven't had. And so whatever that barrier might be, whether it's clean clothes and being able to do laundry or transportation, we can always work with CIS to work that out for you.
Ms. Macy, do you have anything else to add?
No, I think Communities in Schools is a great start. But if for whatever reason you're unsure of who that Communities in Schools staff member is at the campus, just calling and reaching out to the counselor, because they'll be able to, either get you connected with that person or give you assistance on where to start and how to get there.
Thank you. I do know that we also have a MOU signed with the Ecumenical Center and other agencies that can definitely support as well. So in the event that we do have to reach out to outside agencies to support, just know that we definitely always looking for partners to help our families. Third question, we'll start off with Sarah. Who do I contact if my child has a chronic health or mental health issue that keeps them out of school regularly?
Twofold. So definitely include the school counselor in that conversation. That'll help with awareness too on campus with the teachers. And then also the school nurse, just letting them know, keeping whatever type of documentation we might need to make sure that your student has the flexibility they need.
Thank you. Caitlin, do you have anything to add?
Just with that, the benefit of letting the school counselor know about what's going on is that we can, potentially have paperwork signed between the medical professionals and between us that they can let us know any kind of supports that they're recommending that the school provide. We can start help facilitating those kind of supports. If the child needs help with goal setting or anything like that, that's definitely something the school counselors are here for, to help address with each student, figuring out what their individual barrier is and overcoming those barriers.
Thank you, Caitlin. Next question, we start off with Macy. EC Cares was a result of reviewing attendance data. And how can EC Cares assist my child?
So EC Cares is basically a program that we put together for any student that has experienced some sort of traumatic event in their life. And we put this together basically for an awareness for not just our staff, for our staff, but also our teachers. And so that way, when we're identifying those students, we're a little bit more aware of what's been going on in their life and what could be triggering, any certain behaviors, or maybe triggering, the high absences that they might have. So that way we're aware of it and can provide better support to those students.
Ms. Caitlin, do you have anything to add to that great
I think
answer?
that was, beautifully said. It's, EC Cares is about figuring out the reason behind the behavior, not trying to punish the behavior. So if the behavior we're seeing is absenteeism, how can we get the child here at school rather than, immediately going just straight to the, truancy officers or, doing, anything kind of punitive. We want to be the support to help eliminate that.
Thank you, Caitlin. Next question, Sarah. What can parents, caregivers do to assist with attendance?
I think the most important thing you can do at home is help build up routines and procedures. I know myself how hard it can be with extracurricular schedules or with your family schedule, but just setting bedtime routines, setting morning routines. I do as much preparing the night before as I can to get me out the door the next day, getting out clothes and packing backpacks up, getting lunches ready. And then making sure we're talking to kids about how important it is that they're there every day, especially at the secondary level, where you're not just missing one day, you're missing 7 classes worth of work and learning. So just reinforcing those types of things.
Thank you, Sarah. What additional resources can families reach out to for additional support? Macy?
So one resource that we have an MOU with as a district would be the Ecumenical Center. So if for whatever reason, you are needing extra assistance, either with just your child or as a family as a whole, you can definitely reach out to them and let them know that East Central referred you.
Thank you. Caitlin?
Like Macy said, the Ecumenical Center is great. The MOU with Mary Beth Fisk, their CEO, Mary Beth's been really amazing with our parents and our families, getting them the support they need. I've also recommended calling 211. That's, any phone, pick up the call and dial 211. They'll let you know what kind of resources are available in the area that you're nearby. They can even kind of direct you if you don't need just counseling help. If you need, clothing or rent assistance, they can help with all of those things as well. And then if, you don't have access to a telephone that's working, if you can go to a library and you can get access to a computer, you can also go to Sacred's website. It's www.sacrd.org. Yes. And you can, they've got a ton of resources on there.
That's a really good resource. All you have to do is plug in your zip code, and every resource based on what you're needing is located on that. So thank you, ladies, for your information to help our families. But just know, families, that bottom line is that we're here to help you. We're here to stand alongside you, be a partner, and we want to get to the root cause of the attendance and get them to school, because when they're not here, it does matter, and they are important, and everybody matters. So it does take a village to get a child from pre-K to graduation. Thank you.
And I have a question real quick, actually two. First, my first step as a parent, who do I contact? Do I contact each of these ladies here, or who do I contact about attendance if I have questions?
So that would go to the campus. So determining that, so if you have two siblings, for example, so contact the campus attendance staff, which could be the attendance clerk at the elementary level, and then they can funnel that towards a counselor. And same thing at the secondary level is your contact would be to attendance clerk, and number one is you want to take the doctor's notes as soon as possible to excuse those absences. And then to communicate, because the counselor then can share information if it's a medical situation, if it's sometimes it's a surgery that is taking place that's going to be short term, but it's good to let the teachers know.
All right, thanks, John. And John, my second thing was, not so much a question but a request, but I want to see you smile once during this program here.
I think these ladies got me nervous, man. These ladies are good. They're really good, man.
All right.
To have them in our district.
Absolutely. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for your time today for this. And people can go back and watch this at any time, 24/7, 365 days a year, and for all their attendance needs. And again, remember, this is Attendance Awareness Month, and attendance matters here at East Central ISD. So with that in mind, I just want to say thanks, everybody, and thanks, everybody, for watching.
Thank you.
Thanks.
We'll see y'all.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.